Hi guys, we have some varied news today around Fractal Bitcoin as well as other ecosystems, so let's get started immediately. First of all, Fractal Bitcoin launched, as you know, a couple days ago, and it's been performing incredibly well from token perspective. As we mentioned before, we see this ecosystem because they just keep delivering, they just keep developing new things, and the latest upgrade is this OP-Cat token standard, and it is incredibly technical. I'm not even gonna try to pretend to understand everything that's going on here, but TLDR is that they're trying to bring smart contract capabilities to Bitcoin, which means that there's going to be a lot more ecosystem development regarding dApps and all other functionalities. So normally I would tell you to just check out the CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko to see where you can buy if you want to buy it. Of course, no financial advice if you want to buy some Fractal Bitcoin, but unfortunately they are both in the preview phase of both on CoinMarketCap and on CoinGecko. So if you're not, we've done some research and there is an exchange where you can buy Fractal Bitcoin right now. It's called CoinEx, and yeah, it's going absolutely crazy. Just in like 1 hour that I started researching this, it went from $23 and it peaked around 35 just a couple minutes ago. So yeah, it is incredibly volatile. And quick reminder of the tokenomics: Fractal Bitcoin's tokenomics is 210 million, whereas Bitcoin is only 21 million. So it's a 10x, so one extra zero from the Bitcoin tokenomics, but it's valued around $30 at the moment, which is insane. Just from a tokenomics perspective, if we are to going to a bit of a rabbit hole, I don't want to put any price speculations, but just from a tokenomics perspective, it is supposed to be valued, if we're looking at Bitcoin, at $6,000. So from to there, like there's quite a long way to go. But again, it all depends on the further developments. The very competent Unisat team is behind it. So yeah, we will see what the future brings. But this is just a quick outlook and reminder not to fade this ecosystem, because even just from a speculative token price perspective, not just all the ecosystem developments that we will keep bringing you updates on, it might be really worth paying attention to. Next, quick reminder that EigenLayer Foundation has extended the claim date for Season 1 until September 13th. So if you're eligible for Season 1, make sure to get your at least 110 Eigen tokens before this date. Season 2 claims will open on or slightly before September 17th. Next, we have some very exciting news from Nillion, which is actually one of the last few test nets that I'm actually still participating in. They're adding something called Nillion Verifier, and they're mentioning that early participants will definitely be recognized. So for those of you who don't remember our previous video on Nillion, they are basically trying to decentralize the data network and data economy. Just like Bitcoin is decentralizing the financial systems, Nillion aims to do the same thing over user data. And they're introducing something called Nillion Verifier. With this one, you will be able to either run a node or, well, they don't call it running a node, but it's essentially running a node, or you can do something called Nillion uploading secrets, which is basically uploading your data to their testnet phase, where that will allow them to strengthen the network, test the system, and enhance your standing within the community, which is to be economically incentivized. Of course, there is no confirmed airdrop here, but they are strongly suggesting that there's going to be something like that, because literally they're saying we are watching, which means that every action you take to verify data within a network is recorded. Of course, there's some data that needs long-term storage, such as digital IDs, but more on that later. Most importantly, they are also mentioning that the earlier you start contributing, the more you will receive. So if you're planning to do this, make sure to go to the official Twitter account, follow the official links, and go to verifiernillion.com. And here you will need to actually disable your VPN or use some tricky trick with geo-blocking. But of course, we don't know anything about that. Of course, we only talk about that in our Discord from time to time. And on this note, you know that we have a private Discord, a private community of some true crypto legends, where we discuss all the airdrop strategies, all the DeFi news and updates, as well as incredible passive income opportunities. Of course, we have a Bitcoin channel, which has been on fire for the last couple of days and weeks. We are doing some incredible things together over here, but of course, we track many active airdrops as well, such as Ethena, Hyperlane, Scroll, and many others. If this is something that interests you, make sure to check out our subscriptions page on our official website. Here you can see the monthly and yearly plans, as well as an airdrop tracking application that helps you keep organized and helps you manage all of the active airdrops at the same time. Finally, there is also an NFT program we've recently developed with the crypto DeFi wizard Chris, and this is one of the best ways in crypto that I've seen to make steady 10% passive income on your investment. And I've known him for almost a year. Chris is a true gentleman. He's very competent, and I have nothing bad to say about him. Make sure to check out the video we made with him if this is something that interests you. Now we got some updates from the Solana ecosystem. This is an incredibly old, like weeks old post from Wormhole, but it actually illustrates how little community cares about this because it's only coming to my attention now. So apparently the 6% reserved for season 2 of Wormhole Airdrop, well, season 1 was 11% out of 17, so the remaining 6% is actually only going to be reserved for the upcoming community-related initiatives and incentives. So yeah, the outrage was real and people are not very pleased, which is very, very reflective towards the token price as well, which has been on an absolute horrifyingly downward spiral. But hey, as one of those bridge solutions that actually doesn't suck, maybe in the future it changes, but yeah, it is probably not happening in a short-term perspective. There are other better news, at least in Solana ecosystem. It is that Backpack is actually introducing a cross-chain swaps. It is my favorite wallet for the Solana ecosystem, mostly because they actually have very good partnerships with other Solana projects where you are receiving extra incentives just for using Backpack. So they've integrated with cross-chain swaps or bridges using various Ethereum layer 2s such as Base, Arbitrum, and many others. Now, regarding other news, we also have, on topic of bridges, the fact that Rango Exchange might actually have an airdrop in the next couple of weeks and months. They are actually one of the better bridge solutions out there. They recently had an investment from Binance as well. However, the most important part is that they're actually covering over 60 different blockchains, and they're actually very, very smooth. So if you're planning to add another bridge airdrop to your farming routes, make sure to check out app at rango.exchange. Now, there's also final update regarding Scroll. There might be a token just around the corner. They're mentioning something about Scroll being soon. Very anime style music. But yeah, we might be seeing a Scroll token soon because, as we know, Sandy has mentioned a couple times that second part of the year is going to be a banger, and we're already, we'll see what Scroll's got cooking soon. And finally, if you're bullish on Arbitrum and Base, you believe that Arbitrum Foundation is still going to deliver multiple rounds of token, which is actually in their tokenomics, then make sure to mint this Arbitrum Stylus Infinite Rainbows. It is a very, very beautiful NFT that commemorates the launch of Stylus on Arbitrum, which is basically a functionality that allows developers to code in many different programming languages, such as C, C++, and many others directly on-chain. Of course, if you're bullish on Base, make sure to check out this On-Chain Vision NFT, also a very nice piece of art that is got to do with On-Chain Summer as well. So On-Chain Summer is ending, and even if you haven't minted a single NFT this summer, that's fine, because the first and the last of the collection are usually the most important, most valuable, so make sure not to miss this one. As always, all the links about everything we talked about in the video are always in the description of the video if you follow the first link towards the official website of Cryptocurrency State. And that's a wrap for everything regarding news on Airdrop world, as well as DeFi and passive income for today. If you like the content, make sure to like and subscribe with bell notifications on. If you're serious about your crypto journey, we are waiting for you in our Discord. For any questions and comments, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Till next time, have an amazing day.